Okay, hello everyone. Hello everyone, and welcome back to World of Tanks. I'm here in the AMX 1357 Grand Finals Edition. It's a scout tank, I know, and I am terrible with scout tanks. I just cannot grasp how to scout tank good. I just prefer to get into the action. I prefer being the tank, really, in any game. Getting up there, protecting people. Don't know why, but I just like protecting people. It's like whenever I'm with anyone, or like other teammates, I always want to sort of protect them. Like, these people are under my care. To get to them, you must get through me. But you can't do that in a scout tank, because it's a scout tank. So I instead think, right, you know what, I'm going to try as hard as I can to scout tank good. So I think, what do scout tanks do? Well, first rule of being a scout tank is that you camp bush. You camp bush and you don't shoot things. So, come over here, bush, I camp it. I see bush, I camp. So I sit here, put up my binos, put up my camo net, and there's our first victim, an IS-3. So yeah, I'm still trying to do that light tank mission, spot the enemy vehicles and enable your allies to cause at least 2,000 HP of damage to enemy vehicles. Spotting damage by platoon mates count towards this total, can be completed either on your own as part of a platoon. So there's a T-43, and I think I do manage to complete this mission. Yes, I do. So I do a reasonable job of scout tanking at least. And my secondary conditions were to personally survive the battle, but well, I can't remember. Can't remember if I survived the battle or not. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? That'll be the surprise. But anyway, so there's a Centurion over there. I'm still camping bush, waiting to see if I spot this T-44-100, the Pershing, or this guy again. However, I do not have Sixth Sense on this tank, so I didn't know I'd been spotted until he shot me, so I fired one back at him. He obviously hit me. All he did was blow off my track, which was lucky. And so I decided to turn about so that I could have a better quick exit. But then there's this T-44-100. He's over the other side of the mountain, so I can't shoot at him, but more importantly, he doesn't have line of sight to meet us, either spot me or shoot at me. But there's an LTTB over there, and as much as I wanted to take a couple of pot shots at him, that would have given away my position. But our T-34-100, who went down after that T-43, has been killed off. However, that T-43 is now one shot. This LTTB is still around here. Waffle Jaeger, I'll have some of that because, well, I shouldn't be shooting, but it's a Waffle Jaeger. I can penetrate him, so I fire off the rest of my, I think it's 8. I think you have a total of 8 shells in the magazine, so I fire off the rest of my 7 shells. And just listen to that auto-loading reload sound. But I decide, you know what? Screw this, I'm out. Because looking at it, that's a lot of bad tanks. And all we have over there is, what is it, a Jagdtiger 88, a 112 and a Skoda. And they have at least 3 tier 8s over there. So I fire off 4 shots, didn't notice if I spotted anything or not, but so I decide, hello artillery, how are you doing? I'm going to come back here and let this AFK T-34 help me. Which of course he doesn't, so there's this LTTB however, and well, he remembers that I'm here, so he doesn't poke the corner. And there's that autoloader reload sound, I like it. But, so there's a Type 64 over here, so, well, I can get some good shots on him because he has no armor. Now the Centurion, and I fire the rest of my 4 shells at him, they bounce. Yeah, there's a Centurion, it doesn't have the best armor, but it can defeat this thing. At least the Centurion doesn't have that great hull armor. But, there we go, reloading. And now there's that Pershing, so reloaded, put a shot into the Pershing. I accidentally hit that Centurion, so, well, side of a Centurion's better than the front of a Pershing, so start putting shots at him, switch for my remaining shell at that IS. It's a good job I did relocate from that flank, because as you can see we lost everything. Someone fired a shot at me and it whizzed past me, so I am French tank, I therefore run. So Tiger's moved up. Fortunately the Schwerpanzer cannot help me there. After all, that Schwerpanzer is only a tier 7 tank and only has 100 meters of Frontalana. Schwerpanzer. But there is still this object over here, so trying to put up shots onto that object, but no. Then I think at some point, seeing as I'm not spotting anyone over there, they're just out of my view range, anyone who might be on the top of that hill. Oh, excuse me. Anyone who might be on top of that hill, so I'm thinking of going back around, but I think, no. What do scout tanks do? They use their speed and manoeuvrability and they flank the enemy. So I was thinking of sliding down the slope, but that would only damage me, knowing me. So we do have a small contingency force of the left of Prototype and AMX and Tiger, plus that T-34 who's no longer AFK. So I rush over here, scout tank to the rescue. Pershing somehow only damages my track. The ISU misses me. The Pershing hits me again. The Type 61 hits me. Then, well, that ISU is dead. I distracted them. I'm spotting them all. Rush over here. Spotted them all for the friendly tanks, and I do a handbrake turn. I go for a reload this map, and well, FV204 obliterates the Type 61. I did a scout tank thing, and it felt cool. But there's that T-44 100. Yeah, can't help me now. However, I can now poke this ridgeline, which means I can spot this chap, the Pershing. So I poke out, I spot him, I go back down again, hoping that someone can get shots at him. And at this point I really didn't want to die, because I was about 200 spotting damage away from 2000. So, shot goes into him, I poke the ridgeline again, he's no longer here, Super Pershing, hello friend. Yep, I'll take that shot, execute a T-2064. So there's my first actual kill. There's that Pershing. Whoever shot at him did do some nice damage. I think it was that VK back there, the 4502B. But now I'm looking for the killing shot on this Pershing. So I'm trying to go around, but he's going around the other side. Leopard Prototype A just killed off the IS. Our friendly IS just killed himself. Don't know. But now there's only this Pershing left, and he's just killed off our T-34, but he's on such low health that I can afford to take a hit from his gun and survive. But before I can, FB4502B killed him off. So there we go. I personally survived the battle, plus I definitely got over 2,000 spotting damage. I actually got 2,405 assist damage, so Light Tank Mission 14 completed with honours, so personally survived the battle, plus we won, plus did over 2,000 assist damage. So there we go, just so that you can triple, quadruple check, spot enemy vehicles, enable allies to cause at least 2,000 HP. Platoon mate, I didn't have a platoon mate for this battle, but doesn't matter. First class mastery badge, top on the team, which was surprising seeing as I do not scout tank good. Did 1,083 of my own damage. I got 43,112 base credits after repair and resupply. I got 34,701 credits. 1,106 XP times 3 due to it being a triple XP event. Plus 221 for being a premium vehicle meant that I got in total 3,539 XP in my little scout tank 1357. Mission complete, mission 1, we survived, it's all good, and yeah, so that was Light Tank Mission 14 plus my little 1357 and me trying to be a scout tank. So yeah, thank you all for watching and goodbye.